Shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I want to all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash.
and double honors to our apostles and elders and great millstone. Peace citation for 1,140,000 and the one-third man of the children that order this is Shemai Allah.
Hallelujah.
And coming back at you with a quick hit, this is kind of going into like discerning the times that we are in, because right now there's so much going on in the spirit that we have to be on the spiritual level to understand and to be able to maneuver and just keep a sound mind. Scriptures do say wisdom and knowledge is the stability of the time. Let me grab that. Just lock it. This is Isaiah 33:6. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure." Now, why is it wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time? Well, having a base understanding, matter of fact, not only a base understanding, but a more thorough understanding of these scriptures. Because you're going to be able to discern and understand what's going on around you. You're going to be able to combat it through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shai and the understanding he's giving you to be able to break down what is happening around you. A lot of these people they don't even know the name. They don't even have the faith. So when all hell starts breaking loose, what are they going to do? They're going to bug out. You know what I'm saying? So being stable. Think about a stable mindset. A lot of people are not going to have a stable mindset because they're going to be too busy in fear. But see, that's the thing, though. The Lord talks about He didn't give us fear. He didn't give us the power of fear. You know, but of a sound mind, you know? And then you go back again to that, having that stability, you know what I'm saying? In these times, you know, in thy times, in these times we are in now. And it says strength and salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. We fear Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai because we understand that he's ultimately controlling everything that's going to be happening, right? And so we call out to him to do what? Hey, something's going wrong. We see things happening. Hey, we don't fret, we don't get scared, we don't get fearful. We do what? We cry out to our Lord and power, Yahweh Shai, because we understand and we know that he's in control of everything that's happening around us.
You know, you gave a good example of, you know, that was a good precept you actually went to about, you know, wisdom and knowledge being the stability of our times. A good example is, you know, if any of you out there are paying attention to what CERN is doing right now, okay, because what they're doing is they're playing. What CERN is doing, I think they're stationed in Switzerland or something like that. What they're doing is they're playing with a lot of dark energy, you know, and they're manipulating subatomic particles, which goes into protons, neutrons, and electrons. And what you got to understand is Esau Edom is the wicked, you know. He's the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. And for that reason alone, he has been given, through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the ability to channel that dark energy. So what they're doing at CERN is, you know, they're playing with them spirits, man. You know, and they're trying to get them spirits to come through them portals. That's why they call them black holes and stuff. They're using those, they're trying to make those things come upon the earth. Esau is ramping up his wickedness, man. But what you said was beautiful, because you said to be able to discern, you got to understand that, you know, the Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear. And it's actually a beautiful precept, the precept that goes with that. I believe it's 2 Timothy 1:7. This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. For the Most High have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. The Most High Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai, you know, because of course there is an order. The Lord didn't, he commands us not to be afraid, you know, like it says in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide. You know, because the Lord is your guide, you have nothing to be afraid of, man.
I like to go into that Psalm 91. That always gets me.
That's one of your favorite ones.
It was 1,000, 1,000
You can even start at verse 1. They go perfectly with what you're talking about. Those who dwell in the secret place of the Most High, which is what? The scriptures, man.
This book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 1, and it reads, it says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So, hey, the secret place is understanding this truth, understanding these scriptures, and understanding, the power in it. You know what I'm saying? And if you stay focused on that straight gate, and you stay focused on Yahweh Shai, hey, he's like a hedge to all this the terror that's going to be coming onto the earth. You know what I'm saying? So like, we're not going to fear because our fear is in Yahweh Shai because we know again that he is the healer of it all. And so like we are under his shadow. We're under his guiding and protective wings. He says, I will say unto the Lord Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. Hey, that goes into the snare of the fowler. The fowler right now is Esau Edom. And it says the noisome pestilence, and it goes into like, these pandemics, diseases, things that are coming, coming upon the earth. It says he shall cover thee with his feathers. Yeah, hey, this said that through the Spirit. It says that under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. This truth is understanding. We talked about being stable, the stability, wisdom and knowledge being stability at times. That's the truth. The understanding of it. It shall be the shield and buckler is going to protect you. It's going to shield off those darts that Satan's going to throw at us, because it's going to wrap up in Jacob's trouble, which is coming. It's right around the corner, man, with everything going on with this devil is trying to do. This devil is really trying to bring hell on earth, as he knows, It says, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction and that wasted at noonday. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, this is the point, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Now think about it. Scriptures talk about angels not touching those who have the mark, that mark of exemption, for being judged in this time. Yeah, I'm roughly paraphrasing it, but yeah. Hey, so discerning these times, we must have that understanding, and that we have a protection through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shai, and we must call out unto him in any situation that may arise.
You read verse 5 and 6 about not being afraid of the terror by night and the arrow that flieth at noonday, the pestilence that walk in the darkness and the destruction. That pretty much goes into because Esau Edom, starting with the international banking families, they are the wicked, man. And the Lord gave them the blessing of the sword. So those fiery darts that Esau Edom is going to throw at us, whether it be these pandemics, ultimately it's going to go into those thermonuclear missiles, those intercontinental ballistic missiles that Esau is going to use to destroy, or that Yahweh Shai is going to use through Esau to destroy Babylon the Great, man. The Lord says we're not going to be afraid of that, but ultimately that goes into the elect, okay? This is basically talking about the elect men, because they're the only ones who are going to dwell in the secret place of the Most High. They're going to refer to the scriptures in every single situation that takes place around them, man. What is that shows? That shows that you're being circumspect. So I actually have a precept, Ephesians the 5th chapter, because this is what Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai commands us to do, man. This is the book of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15, and it reads, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil.
Yeah, these days are definitely evil, man. Like with this whole CERN thing going on, and then we just saw that the Georgia Guidestones got blown, one of them got blown up. These are signs the Lord is giving us and showing us that he is getting close returning, and so it's for us to take heed and really put our best foot forward with this thing, man, and actually, like the brother, the elder brother Tajman said, tip the scale a little bit more towards, you talk about balance, but tip the scale towards this truth. Start really diving into it even more, get closer to Yahweh Shai, because he ultimately he's our protector, and he's the only thing that's going to get us out of this coming terror, right?
I went into the definition of that word circumspectly. I went into the Edom Online definition. It says cautious, wary, literally looking about on all sides. So you're going to circum, which means around or roundabout, and spec, which means to observe. So you're literally paying attention through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai to the things that are going on around you. The Lord commanded us to do that. Walk circumspectly. Because, of course, man's goings are of the Lord, as the chapter tells us. But he says, anybody can walk, man. But because it says not as fools, because a fool is walking. They're walking circumspectly. It says, but as wise. And what is the wisdom? The scriptures, man. That is how you walk circumspectly. You filter your life, your reality through the scriptures, man. Redeeming the
Salaki. 2/3 walking around with their eyes closed.
Right.
Bumping into every goddamn thing you can think, you can imagine.
Yeah, they're groping in darkness at noonday, man.
Right.
They don't know what's coming upon the earth, but we're redeeming the time, meaning buying back the time, because the days are evil. We see what's going on in the news, man. We see what's going on through the prophecies. That's how we filter it through the scriptures, man. We can see what's happening. Verse 17, wherefore be ye not unwise, me walking as a fool, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And ultimately the Lord's name will be glorified in the end, man. He will get the praise, honor, and glory. And righteousness will dwell in the earth as the waters cover the seas, man. Like the scriptures say, righteousness is going to cover the entire earth, man.
We're going to let you finish that, and then we're going to wrap it up and just cut it short for this one, and then we're going to come back to another.
Okay.
But, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I just got one more. It's the last one. What is the last one? Khan. What is that last precept? Salakia. We went into walking circumspectly. Romans 13 and 11. This is ultimately the message that our people need to understand, man. Romans 13, starting at verse 11. And it reads, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake. Salakia.
Can you repeat that?
Khan. Romans 13 and 11.
Go ahead.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11, and it reads, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, come out of the ignorance, that spirit of ignorance that has been placed upon you, man, through indoctrination and programming, man. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, meaning Yahweh Shai is getting ready to come back. He's at the door. The prophecies are letting you know that he is near, man.
Those
all right?
Signs, the Georgia Guidestones, and everything that's happening, these are signs. Hey, man, it's about that time. Hey, it's high time. You know what I'm saying? It's a high time. We don't got no more time.
Right. Meaning wake the hell up, man. Our people need to wake up. Verse 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. The night is far spent, meaning Esau Edom's rulership is almost up, man.
He already have a short time.
Yeah.
He's about to act the fool.
Right. And the day is at hand, meaning the kingdom is on its way, man. All right. So what does it say? Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. The works of darkness goes into the philosophies of this world, man, of the kingdom, of this kingdom, Babylon the Great, man.
Esau's kingdom.
And the armor of light goes into this knowledge, this truth, this understanding, man. You have to wear it as like as a cloak, like a blanket, man. What does it say? Put on the whole armor of the Most High, man, that you be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. That's how you put on the armor of light, man. That's pretty much all I had.
Yeah, with that being said, until next time, we praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'Kakadash.
And never honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, salutations to the whole for life. 144,000 and 1/3 million children that order. Again, this is Shamaria Allah.
Brother Lord.
Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.